There's a mobile phone. Edit audience query. Privacy. Facebook. Sorry about that, folks. Good afternoon, folks. In the truck, Davey out the truck and at home in his office in Salford, North Lanarkshire, where it's a miserable bloody day, raining and 8 degrees. A wee bit chilly. Got fleece on. Anyway, what brings Davey to your screens today? Hi, Jim. Well, it was a conversation with the other David, and the question we were asking each other was, why is David Cameron back? And why the Foreign Office? These are questions that have got to be asked. We are talking about Dodgy Dave after all, the Greenshill. You know, the dodgy finance company that went tumbling down. But anyway, the question is, why is Dodgy Dave back and why the Foreign Office? Now, we know a fortnight ago he broke cover for whatever reason and gave an interview that said he was bored of being out of frontline politics, he was bored of being out of public life, and that he fancied a crack at the Foreign Office. 2 weeks later, he's been ennobled and he's in the Foreign Office. The question has got to be, why? Dodgy Dave doesn't do nothing unless it enriches himself. So what we need to find out, folks, is why Dodgy Dave is back and why Dodgy Dave wanted the Foreign Office. So I'm going to need a wee bit of handers on this one, because there's a lot going on in the planet that's in front of our faces and that's not in front of our faces. Like the West want to build a second canal through to the Gaza Strip and out there onto the sea. There is the oil and gas after the Gazan coast. And then there's Dodgy Dave back in frontline politics after breaking cover 2 weeks ago. And saying they would like the Foreign Office. 2 weeks later, he's in the Foreign Office. The question is, folks, why? And in order to find out what he's doing there, folks, we need to have a look at who's backing him. Where is Dodgy Dave's interests at this point in time? His business interests? Who are his backers? Why do they want him in the Foreign Office? There's questions needing answered here, and we've got a complicit press no asking the questions, or throwing out patsy answers to us. But Dodgy Dave doesn't do nothing unless it's in his interests or in the interests of the people who back him. So as I say, there's a lot going on the planet, and Dodgy Dave wants the Foreign Office. Is it just mine and Mr. Mulligan's antenna that's twitching here? So, hi Elizabeth. So folks, going to need a wee bit of help in this one. Need to find out who's backing Cameron and why they wanted him in the Foreign Office. You know? So, anything you know, anything you think you know, any message you might have of finding out who's backing Dodgy Dave and why did he specifically break cover 2 weeks ago and ask for the Foreign Office to be given the Foreign Office? These are questions that need to be answered, folks. One thing we do know is it will certainly cost the public purse. But To say, he's no there by accident. He broke cover 2 weeks ago. Said he was bored, wanted back into front line politics, and he fancied a crack at the Foreign Office. 2 weeks later, he's the Foreign Secretary. So, ears to the ground, please, folks. We need a wee bit of help with this one. Because finding out who backs Dodgy Dave and why they wanted him in the Foreign Office could be bloody well vital to human life on this planet, no doubt. He specifically said 2 weeks ago he fancied a crack at the Foreign Office. He's in the Foreign Office. And I seem to be the only one asking. The real question is, why did he want it? Why did he want it? So, the best way to find out is to find out who's backing Dodgy Dave, and that's a big task, and there's not a lot of time to get your vote there. So, keyboard warriors, do us a favour, start digging. The same as we did with the hospital thing. You can get me through the usual channels. Facebook, Messenger. Now I'll get that sorted out because it was getting out of hand a wee bit there. Stop sending me bloody stupid memes, please, folks. I use my Messenger to get PDF files, to speak to family, and to get vital information sent to me. But I'm not interested in memes. If I want memes, I can go to my Facebook news page or whatever they call it, news feed. Don't send them to my inbox, please. My inbox is busy. No matter how funny you think they are. But I do want some help with this one. Could be the next leader. But we know what's really important here is, why did Dodgy Dave stick his head above the parapet 2 weeks ago to say he wanted the Foreign Office and find himself in the Foreign Office? There is something afoot here. We need to find out what it is, folks. So anybody who might have any information, contact me through the usual channels. And for the next couple of days, I'll put my nose to the grindstone and all. There's no sound. I heard about the pork markets. Aye, very good. Oh, well, everybody else seems to be able to hear me. Town Hall Boy. So as I say, give us a wee bit of help in this one, folks. We need to know who's backing Dodgy Dave and why they wanted him in the Foreign Office. Because that is important. We need to know who's backing Dodgy Dave, who told me put his head above the parapet, who told me asked for a Foreign Office, and why he was given it. There's got to be dirty money at the back of this. There's got to be dirty money at the back of it. So, help me out in this one, folks. It's a big endeavour. Let's find out what it is that Dodgy Dave is up to. But the way to find out what Dodgy Dave is up to is to find out what business interests wanted him in the Foreign Office. That way we'll get to the truth of it. So give me a wee horn and let's all look and see who's backing Cameron, why they wanted him in the Foreign Office, and why he was given the Foreign Office. Okay? That's the whole point of my broadcast today. You know how to contact me. My email number's on my Facebook page, Facebook Messenger. This is an important one, folks. It could be vital to people to survive on this planet, as I say. So, give me a hand. I'll go looking myself. But any you guys can dig up and why, who's backing Dodgy Dave, and why he put his head above the parapet again to ask for the Foreign Office, and why he was given it. They're the three big questions. Who's backing him? Why the Foreign Office? And why was he given the Foreign Office? Let's see if we can work this one out together. That's it for now, folks. Hey, as I say, you know how to contact me through the usual channels. Cheers. Bye now.